guarantee if she found a new guy that gave her the lifestyle that she wants, she wouldn't be on this show crying about this other guy. She would feel bad about it a little bit. She'd be like, damn, he's really a nice guy. Sad that he passed away. But she'd be living life out in the Maldives, enjoying life, sipping a pina colada. Believe it. Yo, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Bolo, and I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. And yeah, I guess after I seen that other video, now I'm getting flooded with all this kind of content. And I've seen a couple other content creators that are, you know, obviously more popular than I and their takes on it. And I'm not gonna sit here and say they have the worst takes, but I will say this. They definitely aren't 100% either honest or they don't really understand the root of these issues. I'm not gonna place any kind of malice intent on them, but I am not here for the gender wars. Okay, I will place blame where it belongs and where it deserves to go. I am not here to coddle you and make you feel better about the mistakes you made, because this is the fact of the matter. A lot of these videos, and like I said, I'm not here to place malice intent and say that they're doing this on purpose, which I'm sure some of them are, but not all. And I don't want to say that they're definitely doing it, but a lot of these videos are emotionally feminizing you. They are doing the things to you that you say women are guilty of. They make you emotional. They make you place blame on others and, you know, avoid accountability for the decisions that you made. And I am not about that life at all. And I'll be honest, I've made, you know, a lot of these mistakes in, you know, in my early to like mid 20s, but I figured things out pretty quickly. But yeah, so this video is obviously, as you can see from the headline, woman admits to divorcing her loving husband for no other reason than wanting more money. But let's get into the video.
Been divorced before. You know, my first marriage, we made all of the mistakes. Unfortunately, he passed away.
So why did you guys get a divorce?
Because I really wanted something different. It's very unfortunate because he was the most loving, kind person. I had...
Okay, so I've said this in another video, a couple other videos. You cannot make a woman that doesn't like you. It doesn't matter how well you treat her. Doesn't matter how above and beyond you go. It doesn't matter. And like I said in that video, if she comes around and does end up being with you, is because she just understands the treatment that you're giving her. She's not gonna get anywhere else. So it's more of a conceding, you know, victory. Like, okay, I'll let you have me. You've done so much, but it's not because she's really feeling you. Now, if she was actually feeling that guy and he was doing all these things, she wouldn't leave him. Because like I said, women will stay with a guy that beats the shit out of them because they just have this thing for them. She never had that feeling for him. And let's continue the video and I'll explain, you know, my position more.
Had all the love and support that I could have ever wanted. But I think I went through a period wanting money. Like I wanted to be with someone and be at a different level. And I saw him work all of the time. It's one thing to like work and work and work from like 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, day in, day out, and still have no resources.
Okay, now I highly doubt they had no resources. But this is what you have to understand, guys. This man, rest in peace to this dude, whoever he was not ready for this relationship with this woman. I don't care what job you're working. If you're working 80 hours a week, you've got enough money to get by and at least enjoy life a little bit. And if you don't, you should not be in a relationship because you are doing something very, 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 very wrong. Yeah, she is saying that they still had no resources to try and garner support or some kind of empathy on her side. Well, it's like he worked all the time. She never got to see him, and they were still poor. Like, what can you expect her to do? She was in a rough position. There is no way somebody was working that much and you were totally broke. No, there's just no way. There's no fucking way.
And for me to work, do the same, and just want a...
And you were working the same. There is no way two adult people are working that much and have no resources. So I'm calling cap on that.
different life.
So, long story short, you wanted a different life and lifestyle than he was able to provide. And so you said, you know what, this, I'm out of here. I need more money.
I was selfish and took advantage of a real unfortunate situation, which was he loved me.
It was unfortunate for him, not for you. Fellas, I need you to get this through your head. Like I said, I'm not about the gender wars. Men and women are capable of being pieces of shit. And this is the fact of the matter. If you give someone an avenue to take advantage of you, the vast majority of the human population will do just that. Not just women, not just pretty women, everybody. Okay? Most people, unless it's like your close circle or the very few people walking throughout this world that just are not pieces of shit. Everyone else will take advantage of you, and you can't blame them for it. Don't get mad at them for it, because it's on you to protect yourself. 100%. Doesn't mean walk around paranoid. Doesn't mean walk around pissed off at the world. It just means be aware. Have your eyes open. See what the hell's going on in front of you. Because most of the time, these people aren't the best actors. They can't hide their intent, most of them. You're just blind as to what you're seeing.
And David unconditionally.
She said me and David, so this man was out here busting his ass for a woman and a child that wasn't his.
David unconditionally. Completely unconditionally. And when you love someone...
See, and that's the problem, because women will hold you accountable. As they should. They will love you and stay with you under conditions. But unfortunately, a lot of guys, and unfortunately for this dude, he did it unconditionally. There has to be conditions. This man was working all these hours, allegedly, according to her. And he did it just because he loved her. Because no conditions attached. I'm just gonna do this for you. If there's no conditions, no one can be mad at the results because you didn't stipulate conditions. If I walk into a store and just start picking up groceries and putting them on the shelf, right? Oh man, this heavy box of wine, I unpacked it and did all these things. And when I was done, I said, hey, I'd like to get paid. And they say, hey, we didn't agree on that. There were no conditions. Like, I didn't agree to pay you. You did that on your own. You can't therefore get mad that they didn't pay you. There were no conditions. There was nothing agreed upon. So, yeah, this guy basically set himself up for failure. There was a girl, like I said in other videos. This is a woman that he was into, but obviously wasn't into him the same way. And he went above and beyond to try and get her on the same page as him, and you just can't do it. You can't do it.
Someone like that, you really accept their flaws and you accept less than what you should. So really, I should have been a better wife. Every time we saw each other.
It was on him to to get that out of you, because most people can't do that for themselves. If you just look at the public, most people have no kind of discipline, no kind of self-motivation to better themselves in a lot of different areas. Either it's work, health, fitness, things like that, financially. It's on you to hold them accountable, especially as the man. We always talk shit, you know, especially in the comments. Oh, women are never held accountable and all this other stuff. They're not held accountable because you don't hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? It's like women are basically, and don't think it's just the pretty ones. All of them, it's just different degrees. They're like the star athlete at school. Dumb as hell, don't do shit, but they keep getting passed through grades. And you're the teacher that keeps passing them. You're the one, because you're thirsty, that lets them get away with murder. And you still tell them all the right things, tell them all these nice things, that it's not their fault, that they're great and that they're awesome and blah, blah, they're the most beautiful person walking. That's on you. So I will always, I'm going to call out shit like this when, you know, she was not a very good person for this. But men, we have been the mad scientists, you know, to create the Frankenstein. Okay, they didn't wake up like this. Okay, a child doesn't just spoil themselves. They don't get that entitled bratty attitude out of nowhere. It's the parents' treatment that created that spoiled child. So all you guys complaining about how these women act like this, they're not appreciative, it's because of you. It's because of you. And like I said, I was guilty of it years ago for a short period of time in my life. Thank goodness I figured it out quick. But it's on you. I'm not here to tell you nothing is your fault and that women suck. I'm not going to tell you that. Okay?
Each other like you knew that was your soulmate, right?
Wow, I mean, so he was your soulmate.
Okay, so first, sorry to keep pausing, but this chick's hilarious. The only reason she's this remorseful and feels this bad about it, and I'm not trying to sit here and say that she doesn't feel bad at all that he died. I'm pretty sure she does feel that way to a degree, sincerely, but it's because she's alone. That's the reason right now that she's really going through it, because she's not ugly by any stretch of the imagination, not at all. But she is definitely not in her prime. She's probably in her mid-30s, I would guess. And she's already got a child from a previous relationship. And she found a guy that was okay with all of that, willing to give her the world, and she screwed it up. And she can't find another one that she actually likes. One that is actually, that gets her juices flowing, so to speak. So now she's sitting back like, damn, I gave this guy up and I've got no replacement. The grass isn't always greener, and she's finding that out now the hard way. So that's the only reason that she's, you know, acting this way, is because she doesn't have her replacement. Guarantee, if she found a new guy that gave her the lifestyle that she wants, she wouldn't be on this show crying about this other guy. She would feel bad about it a little bit. She'd be like, damn, he's really a nice guy. I'm sad that he passed away. But she'd be living life out in the Maldives, enjoying life, sipping a pina colada. Believe it. But obviously, she's out here going for the sob story and all that kind of shit, you know. But yeah, it is what it is.
It's hard because
you're alone.
I knew how he still felt about me.
He just loved you.
He really did.
And you broke his heart.
You see how, this is how you know it's bullshit. Like, she's crying and all that stuff because she realized she's probably gonna never have a long-lasting relationship again with someone that loves her unconditionally. But you notice that she's never throughout this whole segment said, I loved him. Not one time. You notice that, right? He loved her. He did things for her. He you know, loved her unconditionally along with her child, but she's never said, I loved him or we loved each other. Not one time. Like I said, keep your eyes and ears open, because people will tell you their intentions and who they are. She's here ready to give you the fake tears, and a lot of you guys will fall for it, like, damn, you know, she realized she made a mistake and she regrets it now. No, she doesn't. She doesn't really regret it. She doesn't really regret it. She never loved that man, because she would have said it. She would have said, I was so in love with him, blah, blah, blah. She would have expressed that, okay?
Oh, don't cry, Chip.
Been divorced.
See, don't cry. Yeah, she ain't crying. That's why. Oh, man. But yeah, man, guys, it's on you to protect yourself at all times. Don't be paranoid. I'm not about the gender wars. I'm not about women ain't shit, because it's on you to hold them accountable. It's on you to stipulate the conditions. Okay? I mean, rest in peace to that dude. I empathize on, you know, for that situation. Part of me does feel bad for this lady. Because I'm pretty sure she had a whole bunch of guys hitting on her, which is why she was probably so comfortable moving on from this guy that did everything. Because guaranteed she wasn't moving on without a backup plan. There were a couple dudes promising her the world, and she really thought she was about to have it. And all those, you know, plans went up in flames, and now she's like, oh shit, I'm stuck on this island by myself with my child. And I can't blame her for, you know, trying to go on to the to what she felt was a better life. I can't blame her for that. Why? That's like you turning down a job offer at a nicer company, you know, that pays you more money with full benefits. Would you turn that down out of loyalty to your to where you're working at currently? No. So I can't blame her for that, but she was sold a lie, because most of us guys will lie to try and get some pussy. It is what it is. So like I said, you can't get mad at women for acting this way when we gave them those avenues. Point blank, period. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video, and I'm out.